Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, and today I went shopping and I have a bit of a haul for you. So Pandora released their winter 2022 collection today, and did you know that there is a new travel jewelry box? Yes, there is. So before we get started though, the store manager of my local store told me some information about the Black Friday sale this year. It's 20% off according to their promo information packages. And she did say Pandora could change it, but right now it's looking like it's 20% off. And I think that's the lowest I can recall it ever being. But yeah, so the pre-sale starts November 21st for club members, and then general public is November 24th. But let's move on and let me share with you my first picks from the new winter collection. The first charm is a beauty. It's the Icy Snowflake Drop Charm. And the reason why it's called the drop charm is you have these 3 drops coming down. I at first thought that all of these drops were identical, but if you look at them, Pandora gave them 3 individual snowflakes, and they all have it looks like different colors of blue CZ as well. And then in the middle of this snowflake pattern, you've got another blue CZ. And then there's no other CZs on this body of the charm. It's only on the dangle and right in the middle. And then if I turn the charm around, this is the best part. You guys look. So Pandora put a blue CZ in the center again, so it doesn't matter which way it flips. The only thing they did different was this 3 snowflake dangles just have that beaded detail. The sides of this charm have the snowflake cutouts, and they're all the identical cutouts, and top and bottom doesn't have any, so it's just the 2 on the top. And then of course you got the hallmark on either side. So this one was a must-have for me. I didn't get the moon dangle. Do you remember the one that was released last winter? Although it is on my wish list, I'm just kind of waiting on that one a little bit. But this one, as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have this one because I am very lucky to live in a place with 4 seasons, and we do get snow. This next charm was my #1 pick from the winter collection. It's the gingerbread house. I believe this is the 2nd ever gingerbread house that Pandora has done. And what I really like about this one is they decorated it with some beautiful brown enamel and some different colors for the candy, but they didn't necessarily make it Christmas. So to me, this just represents like coziness in wintertime. Definitely have built our share of gingerbread houses throughout the winter months. And there is some variation in this charm. I probably looked at about 7 of them. And the variation I found was like the height of this brown enamel before the frosting on the roof. Some of them are a little bit taller, some are a little bit shorter. How deep and dark the brown enamel is, and then also how wide the charm is. So there is some variation in this charm. So you can see it's a silver door with a little heart handle. You've got the swirl of CZs at the top for the frosting, the little candy cane. I'm actually surprised that Pandora didn't put red and white enamel on that candy cane on the roof there. And then the back of the charm, you've got the green tree, and then do you see the little candy wrappers? Isn't that cute next to the window? And it's super cute. But one thing to warn you about this charm is that it is a flipper. Can you see that? And being that the base is totally smooth, I can imagine that will get scratched up over time. But this is such a cute charm, and it was my #1 pick from this winter collection. This next one was a must-have for me, and I think a lot of people. We are always excited when Pandora releases a new Murano, and this one is called the Winter Blue Snowflake Murano. It also has some variation. I looked at about 6 or 7 of them as well. The one that I chose has the most sparkle to it. So some of them hardly had any sparkle at all. Some were a little darker if you wanted kind of a more moodier shade to it. Some were like more clear with a little bit of the bubbles just having the blue. So you can really pick out one that you find works best for you and what you prefer. And you can see that it has ripples, and I think that's supposed to represent cracked ice. And then the glitter is at the base. So the one that I chose is a brighter one. I definitely wanted to go for that. There is a little bit of difference in how wide these muranos are, but the size of these muranos, and look at that snowflake detail. Wow, Pandora did a fantastic job. They've really been kind of playing with this concept of making like the core of the murano come up on the glass and giving that extra detail. They've done that to a few different muranos now, and this one does not disappoint. But if you can pick it out in person, I do recommend that. But really, they're all beautiful. Like, they are really pretty. This next charm was not one that initially caught my attention when I saw it in stock images and online, but when I saw it in person, especially combined with the other charms that I picked out, this one came home with me, and it's called the Sparkling Snowflake Double Dangle. And what I appreciate about it is the cutouts on both of the dangles match. So when they line up, it really does give it a nice look. You've got the snowflake pattern, the CZ in the center. I actually really like it with just the top of the dangle. I think that is so pretty. They did a really nice job with this one. And then the dangle underneath has an inscription, and it says, "You are one of a kind," just like snowflakes, right? Isn't that pretty? I think they did a fantastic job. A little disappointed with the bail on this one. I was doing a debate between this dangle and the snow globe. Let me show you that one in the catalog really quick. Here is the snow globe dangle, and look at the bail. They actually put little snowflakes on the bail and then around the base of the snow globe. I looked at quite a few of these as well, and I did pick one out for myself, but I ended up not purchasing it. And these charms do have some variation in the amount of glitter that's inside the snow globe. I personally picked one out for myself that had that teal CZ showing a little bit more clear. So there is a little bit less glitter involved, but it's personal preference. And the last charm I chose is called the Festive Snowflake charm. And of course it's in Pandora Rose, as you can see. You've got the 1 CZ in the center, and then they have the snowflake pattern, and at the tips of the snowflake, I guess, I can't remember what those are called, but the tips at the ends there's some more CZs. It looks like 3 CZs in each of them. The side, oh my goodness, look at you guys. How beautiful is that? So not only do you have the big snowflakes, and then joining them are smaller snowflakes. What a beautiful charm. So as I mentioned, there's something really delicate and pretty about this rose gold version, just like true natural snowflakes always have that delicate fine appearance. I do wish that Pandora had released this style in silver as well. So these are my first picks from Pandora's Winter 2022 collection. What I really like is how the warmth of the gingerbread house balances the Pandora Rose snowflake, and then just following through with all of these beautiful snowflake charms. I think these are going to be so fun to design with. And now let's open up this jewelry box here, and let me just zoom out a little bit, and I will share with you Pandora's newest one. North America, or at least in Canada here, we don't get a lot of jewelry boxes, so this is quite exciting. As you can see, it's in a really nice soft pink, and it matches the bag in the background. You've got the O symbol with the crown, and let's take a look at the zipper. It's in gold, and they've covered it in plastic. That's a really nice zipper pull. And as we open it up, you can see there's a mirror, and of course, one of the little packets there. And let's take a look at the mirror. So my sales associate, or the manager, she told me that the mirror has a little stand on it. And look at that. That works really well. So that's really nice detail, and it's in that velvet lining. And now let's take a look at the inside. So if you decide to take the mirror out, you do have the Pandora logo at the back here. And then at the base of the jewelry box, you can at least put 8 rings easily here. And then you've got some nice open squares to do with as you choose. I think these are a really good solution for some of the thicker rings so that you don't have to wedge them inside. And look at you guys, Pandora has little mini gold charm bars and they just kind of clip out and it's a nice firmly in there too. So yeah, there's 3 of them and that is always appreciated. I think any Pandora collector appreciates charm bars. And then if you lift this out, what do we have inside here? Another one of the packets, and yeah, this is just like an open space for bracelets or bangles. This here would be for your necklaces. And let's take a look here at this a little closer. Yeah, it's just for necklaces, I believe. Or you can take it out and just have another open space. So this is the jewelry box and I think it's really nice. So very happy to have this one. I think I'm going to be using it because I really like the inside of this jewelry box. It's a nice zipper pull too. I really like the inside and it matches what I use Pandora for. I don't have a lot of stud earrings that I wear, so I don't need that section that most of the jewelry boxes have. But this one is super nice and I really like the color of the gray with the pink. So here are my first picks from the new release, and leave me a comment below and let me know which is your favorite, and let me know if you're going to be choosing anything from the new winter collection. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.